got short interest going insane. Look at this shit. Look at this. We have got 22% of the float currently sold short. What's up, my friends? Hello. Let's put the hat backwards for good luck. Hopefully we'll go up now. You're looking at an increase of 7% on the day, and this is what matters, okay? We need to talk about this more. This is what you're going to hear in today's video as well. The strength, and I have not even really focused on this, but it's so true. The strength of the price action, that, you know, the fact that we're holding above 7 with literally 60 million. Literally 60 million. Not 62 million, essentially, right? Look at this shit. 62 million. Look at the borrow. Who in their right mind is borrowing shares when your cost to borrow is 16%? What the hell? Like, are you out of your mind? I mean, you're looking at an annualized short borrow fee rate of 20%. You're not profitable. You're not profitable. There's no way you're making money, buddy. It's not happening. All right, let's say the earnings is decent, right? Let's say it's okay. Let's say we match expectations. What do you think the price is going to do? It's going to go up, man. It's going to go up. And here's the reason why. Every earnings report that we've seen, the last two especially, has been amazing. Okay? Not just in terms of numbers, but in terms of catalysts, not really guidance in terms of strict financial earnings reports and revenue numbers guidance, but in terms of catalysts and stuff to look forward to, they've been amazing. And more amazing than people actually realize, right? Because they don't pick up on the SNV detection in the patent, right? When they're directly talking about nanonozzle, most likely. They don't realize that shit. So what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm going to buy a ton of calls before I'm going to buy a ton of YOLO calls before the earnings. And I could be way wrong, and you're going to hear this a lot in the next few weeks and months. Well, I guess, you know, it's only like 40. It's like we've got to what? Yeah, 40. We got like 42 days, 43 days till earnings, most likely. Or technically they could push it back. But it's going to be a fun time. Earnings is going to be a fun time. Especially if the short interest stays like this. And I don't know if do y'all understand what I'm talking about? So the fact that they've already increased it, 61 million, the last short interest update, we had 38 million. You're looking at 20 million. You're looking at what is that? 14 million extra shares shorted just since, in 15 days, literally 15 days. It's been 15 days. What do the shorts do? 15 million extra shares short. Do you know what that does to a stop price? That sends it to the freaking gutter, man. That's as simple as it gets. Now, the fact that we've actually stayed above 7 this entire time is remarkable, and it shows that there's a high demand and there's a lot of strength in the price action, and there's buyers coming in saying, okay, this is worth it. I'm going to buy now because it's an auspicious deal. That's what we've seen. That's precisely what you've seen. And I'm going to explain this more clearly, hopefully, in the video later tonight. But right now you have a hammer candle formed, or at least trying to form. We'll see where we close at, right? But right now you have a hammer candle, which is bullish candlestick pattern, forming on the daily. You are not, well, you're trying. Hopefully we close the day above 747. I don't know if it's going to happen, but if we did, that would be awesome. And the meat and potatoes, okay, obviously. Why are we down today, Brandon? What's going on? What the hell? This short interest, bro. Look at this. This is even worse than the video. I don't know if anyone saw the video that I said this is why BNGO is going down. This is even worse than we saw earlier. 22% is just insanity. It's just insanity. It's absolutely crazy. It's getting squeezy. Yes, it is. It's up to 22%. And if Wall Street Bets, please, somebody take this. Here, I'll link this. I don't even know if does it even work? Hopefully it does. Yeah, it works. Okay, I'm linking this. Please if you're on a desktop or if you're on a phone, if you want to do it on your phone either, I'm going to link this in the chat. Feel free to go to Wall Street Bets and just tell them. Don't ask, oh, please squeeze Bionano, please help me, I'm a bag holder. No, just tell them the facts. And that's all you want to do. I'm still banned from Wall Street Bets. Let's actually check. Hopefully they unban me. I haven't checked this in a few days. Wouldn't it be awesome if they unban me? I don't think it's going to happen. No, but I'm still banned, and I'm banned because I can't actually post. I can't post anything, or I can't even award stuff. Every time I try to award, they say I'm banned from participating in the subreddit. It's too funny. Yeah. All right. Send me the link to the Wall Street Bet post, by the way. Wall Street Bets, if you have any BNGO posts about it. Yeah, it is a ridiculous short interest. It is. Exactly. Is this the biggest squeeze probability we had so far? I'll say this. This is what I'll say. That's a complicated question. This is what I know for sure. I want to be careful with what I say here, though. I'll say this. Okay, if we have a short interest that's like anywhere close to what we have now, come earnings, I'm betting my entire life savings in this shit. Okay, I'll take that risk because I think I'm serious. I don't want to hype everybody up, but I think quarter two earnings, from all the evidence that we retail investors have got, every single thing that you can look at, if you just analyze everything and have seen what I've seen, and I've showed you guys most of it if you watch the videos, it's very likely to be a very good earnings. Okay, at least more than the 3.6 million estimate. I'm thinking 4 to 4.3 million is realistic and very likely, in my opinion. I'm gonna be, if I have any buying power left, this is all this is all going to BNGO. This is all doing that. All going to BNGO come earnings. And I honestly think, and here's another thing. This is okay, don't take me out of context, please. But is my brightness all the way up? What do you call it? But any sort of catalyst that we would get before earnings, right? It's theoretically, right, tomorrow. I mean, hell, we can get a catalyst anytime, right? Let's say we were to get another C-suite member. Let's say we were to have an update on the CLI lab. What about if we got an official PR on the CLI lab and the prenatal stuff? What if we got the, and what do you call it? We have this going on right now. We got the PLA codes thing, and then we also got, yeah, look at this. Okay, in quarter three, no, not, why do I not have it right there? Hold on. Right here. Okay, so quarter three. Commercial release of prenatal assays and expansion of the menu of pediatric assays, right? So an assay, it's a little bit complicated, but to my understanding, I'm not a scientist. It's a scientific, it's some sort, not a scientific method, but a method to analyze something or find something out in a scientific way. That's kind of like the basic definition. That's the loose definition of it, to my understanding. So these should be coming out this quarter, right? The quarter three, this is the last day of quarter three, right? So I don't know if they just haven't, they haven't really put out any PR on this, but this is, yeah. And quarter two, right? And look at this, quarter two, accreditation of SAPHYR-based laboratory developed tests for ALL and FSHD in certain European Union markets. Did anyone see an official PR on this? I don't think we actually did see any PRs on this. This was likely, and this is likely to increase sales in a big way. I was doing some reading up on LDTs the other day, and they are pretty important. 735, just below the previous high. Hell yeah, baby. Win Lambo, win Moon. Say we got phase results, we would Moon. Oh yeah, phase one. I mean anything, anything in the realm of FDA approval, and we're gone. I mean we're at $15 again. Seriously, probably. Honestly, probably we are, because once people saw that, okay, this company is doing good things, they would go in. Everybody would go in. Everybody would go in. That's as simple as it gets. That's as simple as it gets. The short interest is one of the higher in the markets. Yes, it is. It's what is it? It's probably top. It's probably in the top couple hundred, if not the top 100. It probably is in the top 100 out of all 2,000 stocks. Yeah. Not all, but out of the not 2,000, like more like 5,000. What am I talking about? 2,000. Added 118 shares today, total 4,845. Jeez, that's awesome. Crazy Cat, you're a legend, my friend. You are a legend. You're an OG, and you are awesome. Brandon, we moon because of you, man. I don't know about that. I believe it's around the 12th of August. Yeah, earnings should be the 12th of August. That's what a couple sites are projecting, but based on last year, it should be mid-August most likely. But they haven't actually put out the official date yet. And for anyone just getting in right now, right? What the hell is going on, Brandon? What are you talking about today, Brandon? What is it today? This is what it is today. 22% of the flow currently sold short. Increase. This is the highest increase I've seen on a day basis, I think, ever. At least the second highest or the highest short interest increase on the day I have ever seen. I'm serious. I swear to God. And this is what we're looking at: 62 million shares, and I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't want to get everyone's hopes up, but I just, the fact that we're holding above 7 right here, everyone's so pissed off today, or at least earlier in the stream, a lot of people were pissed off today, like, oh, we're down. The company sucks. It's going to zero, Brandon. All that shit, right? They don't actually consider what's actually made the price go down, and this is it, right? And the fact that this has gone up like, what? 15 million shares sold short, and we're holding above 7. If that doesn't get you excited about the strength and the demand that's been happening, I don't know what will. I mean, what do you think is going to happen if, I mean, theoretically, right? Theoretically, right? Please don't take me out on contest here again. All right? I feel like part of the fellowship, Brandon, you have my shares. I was going to say, though, anyways, I was going to say, imagine if quarter two earnings is what I think they are. Let's say we get a 4 million revenue, maybe 4.3. Say we get something like that. We're going to $10. Okay, that's enough said. Probably higher now. We're probably going even higher than that because the shorts have nothing else to do. There's nothing else that they can do. They're screwed. That's as simple as it gets. And the fact that the shorts are not only taking on that risk and the risk of any catalyst dropping at any point, but also the annualized interest rate, the short borrow fee rate of 20% now, is absolutely astonishing. And this just tells you that they will cover before the year is out. They will. I mean, 99% sure they will, you know. Okay, it's simple. Simple as it is, my friends. All right, Brandon, we moon because of you. Any catalyst will send us so high. Imagine if they leak, we're going to get FDA approval. Dude, I think it already is. I mean, we already have FDA approval. I mean, there's mysteries going on. Guys, there's several mysteries with the BNGO company, man. I'm telling you, FDA approval, nano nozzle, the CLI lab, the prenatal stuff, that one's not really a mystery, but it kind of is. Also, you've got acquisition mysteries, and you've got, I guess, Mr. Vessel. I did props to Mr. Vessel, man. Miguel, he did a great video yesterday on the Artificial, a company called Artificial, maybe, and one of our board of directors is actually a co-founder or a C-suite member at Artificial. She's a board of director member, and maybe there's going to be some automation for Lineage and services and the SAPHYR services. Maybe it's a bit of a long shot, but still it's interesting. So you got that mystery as well, and you've got, I mean, this is actually part of the nano nozzle mystery. But dude, every time Eric is asked about the nano nozzle, it's silence. Okay, based on my knowledge, right? I don't have inside information. I wish I did. Well, not really. But if I did, I don't know what I'm saying. But I don't have inside information. But every time he's asked about this shit, he's silent. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is, my friend? 733. Why do you think that is? All right. When BNGO hits $50, we should party in Vegas together. And yeah, and spend all of our gains on the slots and then lose it all together, right? The Hangover Part 4, right? Has there been 3 hangovers or is it 4? Is that right? How many hangers are there? I don't know. Let's not look it up. I'm gonna lose 5 viewers. As if I don't have a low amount. As if I haven't lost enough viewers already with all my stuttering. Right. All right. Is it wrong to sell my girlfriend's car for shares? No. If you're wanting to sell your girlfriend's car for shares, that means you're doing the right thing. That's a good sign. No, make your own decision. But no, I was kind of being serious though. I mean. Good luck. Hey guys, let me tell you this. Okay, this is just a joke. This is probably gonna be a bad joke, but if you have a girlfriend, good luck increasing your shares of BNGO. Good luck. All right. If you want to hate yourself for life, sell. Just bought 100 call contracts, July 16, $10 strike. Are you serious? 100? 100 contracts? Holy shit. That's a lot. Wow. Am I reading that right, my friend? Damn, that's awesome. That's all. I mean, that's July 16. That's awesome. That's a very ballsy call. Diamond hands, diamond balls. Am I right? Hell yeah, diamond hands, diamond balls. That's a nice YOLO. Yeah, Cody, can you post that to the Discord and Wall Street Bets? That's awesome. Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. We got a new one. Is this a new one or the same one? Okay, yeah, this is a new one. Slightly lower. When this stock will go to 14? Most likely, we're going to see $14. Most likely in the next 5 months. Before end of year, most likely. I think. Hell, we could see it in 42 days on earnings, right? If earnings is as good as I think it is, and the short interest is as high as it is right now, or even close to it, yeah, we're gonna squeeze. There's no doubt in my mind. We're going to squeeze on the earnings news if it's good and the short interest is still super high because there's nothing else they can do. I guarantee you a lot of these shorts are actually shorting the company for the specific reason of this company doesn't make money. Once they see that revenue beat, they're fucked. Simple as it gets. Simple as it gets, my friends. All right. That would be perfect to use in a Wall Street Bets post Cody 100 calls. Yeah, that's awesome. That's absolutely Cody. I didn't know. Yeah, that's amazing. That's very ballsy. Yeah, diamond hands, diamond balls, my friend. Hell yeah, but yeah, man. I hope you do very well. I wish you the best of luck. I think there's a lot of risk on that one, but for me, I would feel better doing the next expiration because the earnings is very likely to have happened before this expiration. But if the markets in high growth give us a chance, yeah, we're likely to go up from here. I think so, which I always say the same thing, but it just doesn't. The valuation for Bionano just doesn't make sense to me, right? It just doesn't make sense right now. As in, we're gonna get a correction upwards. All right, I'm bag holding 263 July 15 contracts, 263 contracts. Holy shit, we got some whales in here. Bought way too early, down 7,857. We got whales, man. Wow. There's so many whales. There's so many legends. So many people have way more money than I do. you guys make my 3 contracts look like absolutely nothing. All right. January 2022. Strike 20. Woo, baby. $20. That's a ballsy one as well. Revenue, the sapphires better be sold. That's what essentially if you're a long-term bull on Bionano, at the end of the day, you're betting on the sapphires being sold. That's what it is. Whether you know or not. Short-term, it's a battle between the manipulators and these fuckers that we call shorts. What they really are assholes and dumbasses. These guys is what we're battling short-term. And if they don't cover before earnings, they're screwed. I think there's a very high chance. And you guys, I'm gonna make you guys this promise right now. Okay? And you can quote me on this. If the short interest is similar to what it is now, or even higher, come quarter two earnings, the release date, I am YOLOing in. I don't know if it's going to be shares or a call option. It's probably going to be a call because that's more YOLO territory, So, yeah. You can quote me on that. I guess the only thing that would make me not do that is if some evidence comes out disproving some of the Sapphire adoptions and sales that we already know about. Dang it, AMC's red again. What the heck? Thought you were gonna get a nice cup and handle there for a second. 734 right now, down about almost 3%. We got 22 minutes till the close. 32,000 shares holding here. I love this company, red or green. Man. Hard to borrow rate on Webull. I know. It's insanity. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's just mind-blowing that they are actually doing. I never thought they were going to do this. I mean, the shorts, I don't know if this is manipulation. I don't know if this data is correct. It almost seems too good to be true, but Ortex is it's the most reliable source we have. And it makes a lot. It does make sense. Although it's still insane. I can't believe the shorts really are trying to do this, and they've failed. Guys, relatively speaking, okay, overall, this is an important point. You have to understand, the shorts are failing, okay? Believe it or not, I know everybody's freaking out. Oh, Brandon, what are we going to do? We're going to die. Besides all those people are freaking out, right? But if you actually look at the freaking data with the cool, calm, and collective mind here, we are winning. We are winning, and the reason why we're winning is because the company's fundamentally undervalued and people are realizing it, and the shorts know that if they don't send this shit lower, they're going to fail, okay? We're talking about an increase of about 14 million shares sold short. That's a huge... Now, I'm not an expert. I mean, I guess I kind of am, but I'm not like it's not like I'm a financial... I don't know. That should, to my understanding, that should play a huge role in sending the stop price lower. So based on that, if that assumption is correct, which I'm pretty sure everyone agrees on it, okay? Also, I think we just made a new we just broke the previous high. Yes, sir. 736, baby. Woo, baby. All right, but yeah, what I was saying, 737. Holy shit. That was sporadic. That was a sporadic move right there almost for a second, but then that almost made me forget we were barcoding. Look at this. This is how you know it's absolute manipulation, okay? The exact same volume every single time you go up 1 cent. Really? Why? Okay, the exact 89,000 shares traded every single time. Really? You're trying to tell me this stock isn't manipulated? You're smoking crap. I want what you're smoking, my friend. As I was saying, No spamming, please, my friend. Wish someone could get Eric to notice his short interest, then he would release big PR. I know. I'm gonna try to, yeah. Oh, I wish. Oh, that would be so smart. It would be so smart. This is the time to announce a PR about what the CLIA lab is for. All you have to do is okay. Announcement of Bionano Genomics announces opening and workability or something. I don't know how to word it, but something saying the opening of this lab is open and what they're working on for it and how this is likely to affect the future and the typical quotes that they say every time. Bionano Genomics, SAPHYR, global SAPHYR adoption. The typical stuff that they say. That's all they need to do, and then we're done. It's done. It's over. We're squeezing to $8, $9, $10, $50. All-time highs is the target by end of year. Okay, I mean we could go higher than that. All right, but please do your own damn research. If you're in the stock, I hope you understand the company because that's the only chance you have at making money. Essentially, that's the only chance. If you don't understand, if you haven't done your due diligence, I really believe that you basically have a 1% chance of making money. I seriously believe that because this stock, it's a war. It's a war with the manipulators right now. And if you don't know what you're doing, the first red day. I mean, imagine if you're down 10% right now. There's plenty of people in this chat right now. I mean, not plenty, but there's a couple, I'm sure, at least some of the members of the channel and that follow the channel, they bought in and their average is up in here. And they're holding right now. And the only reason why those people are holding is because they actually understand the company. If you bought in here and you didn't know shit about it, and you bought because, Brandon's been right this far, let's go ahead and trust him again. If you did that, you've already sold out and you've already lost money, okay? There's no way. You don't have a chance. All right, you want me to tell you the story again? I told you this in the video yesterday, but dude, the May 13th story, the story about the downtrend and then May 13th bouncing up and buying on the dip and Robbie Smith and all the bears, that is what the people who are thinking about investing, that you need to understand that. Go watch the video yesterday. The I am quitting stocks video. Go watch that one. It could be very simple PR, would be big. Yeah, it probably would. Yeah, I agree. All right, you want crack? Been in from 48 cents and back, bought all the way up to 15.35 and back down. 3,460 at 662. That's not bad. I'm actually surprised it's that high if you were in at 48 cents. I guess it's not that many shares. Fair enough. Citadel needs to die. Citadel does hold a short and long position on BNGO, believe it or not. Yeah, they hold a short and long position. And then behind the scenes, I'm sure they're short on us as well, probably. Right, dart pools. Market manipulation, bitches. All right, there's a point I was down 40% not selling. Hell yeah, that's a legend, right? That is a person who has a chance at making money, okay? If you understand your conviction and if you're willing to have those diamond hands and diamond balls, baby, you've got a chance. If you're new to the channel, you probably think I'm a weirdo. But diamond hands, diamond balls, that's the way to go, baby. That's the way. If BNGO needed paid participants for a top secret genetic nanonozzle study, would you do it? They wouldn't let me do it. Are you kidding me? Do you think? Oh my gosh, okay? There's no way they would let me do that. But but if they needed, here's the thing: if they even announced that they were doing a top secret nanonozzle study, I don't think that would ever happen. Like a top secret study. I don't know if that would be. You mean like if they emailed me and said, "Okay, Brandon, would you like information about a study? You can't tell anyone. We know you have a YouTube. You can't tell anyone. Would I do it if that would happen? Is that your question? That's an interesting question. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. We'll pick you up soon. My friends, if you have high averages, we are on the way to pick you up. I don't know when though, and you have to understand the company and realize I could be wrong. Technically, we could be on the way to delisting, but I think we're on the way to pick you up. I know that sounds like I have multiple personalities now. I'm a YouTuber. I have an obligation to tell you I have an obligation to tell you we can get delisted, right? Because there's people that are, you know how it is. But we're on the way to pick you up, sir. Sir, we are on the way to pick you up. We like the stock. This is not Wall Street Bets, but we do take some Wall Street Bets influence. And there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. Some people hate Wall Street Bets and all that stuff, but I don't. I think it's fine. It's fun. It's cool. All right, go check UTME short interest. I'm seeing 91%. Tell me why don't you want to talk about other stocks that have high short interests? Tell me some stock, some company that's really fundamentally undervalued, great fundamentals, and it has a super high short interest. Tell me someone. Tell me if you want to do that. Let me tell you my story. I bought in at 15K, then kept averaging down all the way to 6.3 by putting a good chunk of my savings into BNGO because I really believe in this company. Now I'm green. That is legendary. I was down over 60. Listen to that. I'm pinning the comments. I'm pinning that. Steve, you get a pin, my friend. That's awesome. That's legendary. That's why the channel is here. And you know, theoretically, I can this. Theoretically, you know, we'll see how this channel ages and BNGO ages over the years. But dude, I'm here because I've weighed the risk, and I really believe when we have red days and when we have red weeks, it's time. It's time to get in. You know, that's my belief, and I believe if you do that overall, and when we're really low, when it's really death and carnage, assuming nothing fundamentally just gets horribly and just gets obliterated with the company, assuming we're still doing relatively well as far as fundamentals and earnings and sapphires and everything, yada yada, this company's gonna do fucking great things. It's going to do great things, and these shorts are screwed. Long term, I don't know when, right? This is why I always say we're on the way to pick you up, you know. Buy if you're in doubt, if you understand the company, it's a buying opportunity. I say this because I really believe that it's a company that's worth 100% of your portfolio if you understand the risks and everything. I really believe that. I really do. That's as simple as it gets. All right. Yeah, Steve is a legend. That's a legendary man right there. Or woman. I'm assuming man, Steve. That makes me think of Minecraft now. When will you guys pick me up at 7-8? 7-8? We'll probably be there pretty soon, my friend. I hope we will. You know, it depends on how you grow. It depends on the shorts largely, but I think we'll be there. I'll tell you what. This is my prediction. All the people who are back holding right now and in the red, I think we're going to pick up like almost all of you, if not all of you, by or like right on the day of earnings. I really like it, man, and hopefully I'm gonna have several videos that actually get a decent amount of views on the earnings because I want people to know. And I've made a couple videos on it, and I made a Reddit post as well listing my calculation, and that was before I knew about the Oslo University. That was before I knew about the Leuven one, the CSHL one. So Oslo, Leuven, CSHL, Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory. The what is it called? The histogenetics thing? I don't know if that's a SAPHYR adoption. I'm still waiting on Brennan's wife. Here, let me go ahead and promote his Twitter right now because his wife just got diagnosed with a horrible disease, which is absolutely horrible, which is awful, which is why I'm not really, you know, reminding him that he hasn't responded to me because, you know, it's a hard time for him. But everybody go follow this man. This man's a legend. His wife just got... It's not great news for him, but he hopefully they'll be all right. But wow, okay, that just got really dark and depressing. Anyways, we hope she does very well. If anyone's had health problems, you know how serious that shit can be. But all right, what was I talking about? Yeah, okay, so yeah, he hasn't got back to me on the on if some universities on confirmations for SAPHYR sales yet. But we basically ape language, right, to finish up this very horribly articulated point, right? Essentially, we've got 8 to 15, I mean, probably 8 to 13, maybe 15 SAPHYR sales that have happened in quarter two that we know about, to my understanding. Okay, to my understanding, that's what we've got. And based on what I've seen, that's what we got. If that's true, there's inherently, just based on that fact alone, there's a huge chance that we're going to blow the 3.6 million estimate out of the park. Okay, it's kind of for a complicated reason, not really though. But yeah, okay, that's as simple as it gets. So, all right. 735. It's funny how everything just goes red, and then we dip down a little bit because there's like a couple orders coming in for 100 shares. It is what it is. Anyone just getting in right now, I'm sure there's not any new viewers, but if we were in a magical world, in a Harry Potter world, right? If we were to get any new viewers, what I want you to understand is that the short interest is literally up 7% of the day. You're looking at 22% of the free float. Curly, sold short. Now you cover, my friends. What does this mean? Brandon, what are you talking about? You sound like a madman. Your forehead is super big. I can't focus. Basically, I know the head is hurting, right? It's like, Brandon, what do these numbers mean? Basically, what it means is that the shorts have done everything they can. The utilization rate and the short share availability, the utilization is very high. The short share availability is very low. And the short fee borrow rate is very high. What does this fucking mean? It means, oh my god, and as I'm saying this, we're dumping to the downside with 0 orders coming in. There's like literally barely any orders. Buy side imbalance, there you go. That's a quintessential example. There you go again. Buy side imbalances. Okay, I'm getting pissed off now. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was going to say the shorts have tried everything they are. The shorts have done everything in their power to push this as low as they can, and we're still holding above 7. This shows, and this intrinsically means 100% overtly, this unequivocally means that we have strength, and we maybe have a new floor, being $7. Okay, we haven't actually dipped below 7. We had a quick test of 694, but we've held $7 very nicely. Today we bounced off of, it looks like 710. Buyers are coming in, and the shorts are screwed if they continue to hold, because they're getting that annualized borrow fee rate. They're incurring the fees. They're incurring the risk of having Q2 earnings being amazing, like everyone is thinking, like I am thinking, because there's a thousand reasons why, but main reason is because we already know about a ton of SAPHYR sales and rental agreements. Okay, yeah, Robinhood was fined 70 million. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did see about that. I just read the headline. I didn't read anything else, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. There's a wall at $7 will never go down unless market gets killed. Yeah, well, I used to think that walls matter, but throughout tracking BNGO every single day, streaming it for like months. How many when did we start streaming? I don't know, 2 months ago maybe, every single day, literally. Every single trading day. Walls are a little bit overrated, but we still have them here because sometimes they're really important. When they're real, they're very important, but they're very rare are they actually real. If there's a 60K buy wall right here, like 70K right here, you're very unlikely to actually see 70K worth of orders coming through, right? Whether that be neutral, green, or red, even if you total all of them together, it's very unlikely to happen, and that's because people cancel their orders if they think the price is going to go even lower. And it's the same thing often when you're going up and there's a sell wall. People cancel the sell walls because they think it's going to blow through and they can sell higher. That's what happens oftentimes. All right. I'm seeing 70K, not 170K. On level 2 Robinhood, really? Interesting. Got 2023 1433 strike price. What do you think? Oh, that's good. Well, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. We're dumping to the downside. Well, we're cooling off. I shouldn't say I'm so quick to say getting killed and getting annihilated. Yeah, we're cooling down a couple cents here. We have had a power hour rally, though. Okay, we just have. I mean, it's simple as it gets. Okay, we've been at least heading into the close, even with the short interest increasing an absolutely mind-blowing way. Okay, we've still made higher highs and higher lows up to the close, and that's there's strength in the price action, and we could easily see $6 again if the market dumps, but the fact of the matter is the shorts have already done everything they can. Okay, the utilization was literally 99.99% yeah, look at this. Okay, the utilization is literally 99%. This means that there's no more short shares that they can short. Essentially, there's nothing else they can do. The short share availability is very low according to Fintel, and their data is not as accurate because they only track one brokerage, right? Ortex is 85% of exchanges, apparently, right? So take it for what it is, but they can't do anything else, man. If we're going to go down from here, it's got to be either manipulation or huge selling, essentially. If we're going to go up from here, it could be buyers, it could be people holding, it could be a lack of manipulation, it could be shorts covering, right? There's 1,000 reasons why we would go up, not that many reasons why we would go down. In my opinion. Ban shorting. Ban shorting. All right. 2.1 million shares available to short on Fidelity. Interesting. 729 just made a new low. Broke the previous low, not the intraday low. I think that they are selling short because they want the shares. A higher interest rate to borrow with continued borrowing can only mean that they have been trying to acquire shares. No other reason. Yeah, I agree. Easy. Yeah. $179,000. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. I believe you, my friend. Sometimes the different brokers and different trading platforms get different data because some of them look at more stuff. Some don't look at as many, right? This dump right before the close is literally making my blood boil right now because I just want to smack these people in the. I want to kill these people, but it's fine. You guys don't understand how mad I get at people selling because I just don't understand them. Like if everybody held, it'd be over. But I get it. I get it. Do what you got to do, right? If you think we're going down, if you don't think it's worth it, whatever, right? But we did just get about 50,000 shares just bought right there, right? How many shares does it take to go up? 1 cent, 50,000. Think about that for a second. Think about how crazy that is. 50,000 shares bought 730. What do? We go up 1 cent. Literally. Shorts and manipulation, baby. All right. Here comes the pump. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, we already have had the pump. 50,000 shares bought at the ask right there. What do? We go up 2 cents. Let's see if we go up. Let's see if we continue to go up. God, I want to strangle the shorts, man. Do not give me your address if you're a short. You may be assassinated. And if the CEO of Bionano gets shot in the head, there's going to be federal investigations going on in this channel. Only OGs will understand that joke. That's an inside joke. All right, we've got a short interest increasing. If you're just getting in right now, it's literally gone from 38 million shares to now 61 million. But we're going to talk about that a little bit pretty soon here. Right now, we got 4 minutes to the close. So, yes, manipulation is happening. Yes, short selling. Short selling, that's not manipulation, but we got naked shorting as well, most likely. Short ladders, we've got FTD increases, artificial increase of the supply and reducing the demand, thus decreasing the price. All this and more in high frequency trading, dark pool trading, all this shit has happened in my opinion, and most of those are factual. And yeah, man. And we're still above 7. And on top of all that, right, if that wasn't enough, if you didn't think strength was happening in the price action right now, the short interest increases 7% on the day, right? Millions of shares today, okay? We had 52 million short shares, estimated short interest yesterday. We now have 61 million, right? Shorts have added like another 8 million shares sold short. What has the price done? It's only down 2% or 3%. It's only down 3%. That's not that bad when you consider that, is it? It's not that bad. Okay, what does this mean, Brandon? Why are you still going on about the short squeeze, buddy? You've been talking about this for like 2 weeks, or like, well, I've actually been talking about the squeeze potential for longer than most people realize. All the way back here, I was talking about the squeeze in May, actually. Okay, not the squeeze for sure, just the potential for it, right? Because the short interest was increasing, and I was noticing it. I was talking about it all the way in here, and even today, it's just as relevant today as it was, when we were at highs of 912. It's actually, if anything, it's more relevant, right? And speaking of relevance, we actually have some good stuff here. Look at this. This is beautiful right here. 20,000. Wow, that's a lot of shares. 30,000, 50. Another 50,000-ish shares just bought the ask, and that's what it takes to move the price 1 cent. Again, every time. It never fails. It takes so many shares to go up every time. I mean, you see a little bit of selling right here, but this is not even that's not even half of what we had right here. That's not even half of it. I mean, it's not even funny at this point, right? You just know. I mean, come on, man. You're seeing the data. You're seeing the time and sales right before your eyes. If you're telling me you don't think manipulation has happened, whatever, make your own opinions. Make your own opinions. We got 2 minutes to the close here. All right. Where's the Reddit Wall Street Bets Apes group? I know. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. They should be here. Well, I'll tell you what, though. I tell you what. This is why everybody should care about the Wall Street Bet squeeze. Not only is it a net positive for the company, but it's also freaking moon time, short term, right? If you want, I'm not trying to pump and dump this stuff, right? I can't. If I were to instigate the squeeze and be the reason why we were to squeeze the Wall Street Bets, if I sold one share, people would call me a pump and dumper. So I don't want to get that. I'm just, you guys know I'm holding shares for years, mostly, not mostly, but partly for that reason. Anyways. Yeah, we're gonna moon short term and likely have increased sales if Wall Street Bets were to help us. So please go on Wall Street Bets and post factual stuff about the short interest. If you're gonna post, please know what you're doing, and please be aware of what they want to see and what they don't want to see. Be nice and don't say stuff. Oh my God, look at that! Here you go again. Another. Listen to this. I'm gonna blow up. I think I'm just gonna explode. Another 50,000 shares bought, and we go up 1 cent. Come on. This is the third time it's happened in like 5 minutes. How many shares does it take? Oh, shorts, we know what you're up to. We know that manipulation is happening. We know it's happening right now. We know it, okay? It's just obvious at this point. It's overtly clear, man. It's not negligible. All right, here we go. 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm projecting buys. I think oh my God, how did they push this down to how did they push this down to 733? That's not even 50,000 shares sold right there. There's no chance. There's no chance we go down 5 cents with barely 20,000 shares sold right there. There's no chance. We just had 50,000 bought. Oh my god! And then we have selling at the close. Okay, now this is a lot of shares being sold. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, we've got millions of shares. Oh, we've got millions of shares sold right here. Remember, there's a buyer and sell in every transaction, but yeah, these were all sold at 733. Damn. All right, what is this? 500,000. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you've got, what do you got? You got like two to 4 million shares sold right there. What the hell? I want to smack these people and tell them what the hell is going on with the price right now, because who in the right mind is selling this many shares? Who? Unless you know something we don't, there's no reason why you should be selling this shit. They are cheating. They are, bro. They're cheating. I'll tell you what this probably is. It's probably these guys that are shorting right now. You know how you know the people who do the fake walls? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The people who do the fake walls every 10 minutes before the close. Do you guys know do you guys know that? Stay with me. Fine. This is important. Like they always do the 100K sell walls. They can only do the sell walls if they actually have real shares to actually sell. They put an order out, and then that's how it actually shows up there, right? I bet they just sold most of their shares. I bet those are the people, because it would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? The shorts have already tried and failed to send the price way. I mean, they've sent it lower. They've succeeded in sending us red and giving us some red days, right? It's just consolidation, which in a bullish trend is just bullish, right? They have failed at getting us much lower, though. That's fact. Okay, our peak was 912, and we've been consolidating since then, which is bullish as hell, right? I'd say these guys are scrambling right now and trying to do anything they fucking can to get us lower. I think that's what we just saw. I think that's what we saw today. I think that's what we've seen for a couple days. How else do you explain it? How else do you explain the short interest? How else do you explain this, man? And the resilience of the price action to actually stay above 7 is pretty remarkable. And it's okay. I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't want to give you false hope. Make your own decisions, but it is bullish. The fact that we're holding above this, even with the shorts doing literally everything they can legally that we know of, right? They're probably freaking short laddering as well, right? Okay, between you and I, okay. yes, it's happening, okay, in my opinion at least. And they still haven't sent the price that much lower. We've got earnings, folks, 42 days from now. We've got nanonozzle listings. We've got acquisition listings, job listings. We've got SAPHYR 2.0 coming out in a couple years. We've got nanonozzle coming out in a couple years. We've got the cost per genome 450 going down to 1. We've got the SAPHYR prototype this year. Q4 is the prototype for that. We got 3 LDTs with the PLA codes, which are not as important as I thought they were, to my understanding. They're very complicated, but anyways, and the prenatal clinical studies and the pediatric study. We've got the result of one of the 5 large clinical studies, the pediatric one, coming out this year. Right now, okay, we should have already had this, but we don't for some reason. In Q3, we do have the commercial release of prenatal assays and expansion of the menu of pediatric assays, right? Prenatal market, dude. Why do you think they're making prenatal assays? Why do you think they're making new methods to actually analyze and do genome analysis in prenatal, in the prenatal market? Why do you think they're doing this? Okay, they're getting into that market. It's business expansion, right? Why do you think we got accreditation for more LDTs for 2 diseases, right? Business expansion, more revenue, simple as it gets. The shorts know they are fucked. All right, if you don't like the language, it's not the place for you. This isn't me, Kevin, right? I actually like me, Kevin. I actually do. Me, Kevin is one of those that I never talk about, but he's not as bad as most people. But anyways, yeah, this is a ragtag channel. Technical difficulties, you get all that shit with this channel. Anyways, they are screwed, okay? They're screwed long-term, in my opinion, no doubt. Now, I could be wrong on this, but they're screwed long-term, and with all the data that we've had right here, they have to cover at some point, whether it's going to be through a squeeze based on the Q2 earnings beat happening that I'm literally going to be betting on through options, right? Technically, even shares is betting, right? But yeah, I'm betting on that happening. Or whether that's through nanonozzle or an acquisition, or whether that's through 10x Genomics doing a $50 bid for Bionano and buying us out, right? Like Kevin Perry is saying, right? I don't think that's happening, but dude, it's looking good. Okay, I mean, I know it's counterintuitive. It sounds hypocritical. You know, we've gone down. Oh, you know, Brandon, what the heck? You said we're gonna hit 870 this week. Well, I didn't technically say that. I said there's a couple contingencies, but anyways, yeah, I've been wrong on that so far. We'll see if we hit it this week. I said that's likely to happen. So far, I've been wrong. We did hit $8 almost. We did hit 820. But anyways, it's looking. I'll tell you what's for sure. The actual overall Bionano sentiment, or not sentiment, but overall, it's looking better than the price action would suggest, right? You have to remember, when we're down 2% of the day, it's not like the company's down 2%. It's just the stop price, right? The company can be doing company. Hey, for all we know, the company is getting ready to commercially release the nano nozzle in a couple of years, or even this year, right now, with the stop price going down, and they're laughing when they look at the stop prices. They're like, those suckers are selling right now when we're getting the nano nozzle ready for commercial release. Okay, for all we know, the company is expanding the markets that they're penetrating. For all we know, the freaking Q2 revenue is going to be freaking awesome. Simple as it gets, the shorts will cover when that happens at the latest, right? If Q2 revenue is bad, we're pretty much screwed. We're pretty much screwed if the Q2 revenue is bad. This is going back to probably $6 or $5. I mean, when I say bad, I mean, if it was a match, it would be fine most likely. But if it was like 2 million, which I think is nearly impossible, it's pretty much. I would say there's probably like a 1% chance of us getting less than 3 million revenue this quarter. But anyways, if that were to happen, yeah, we'd be screwed. That's the only way the shorts don't get. That's the only way that we don't moon. That 1% chance effectuating, essentially. That's the only way, from my perspective. Remember to do your own research, though. All right, with that being said, let's do last-minute questions, and let's get out of here. Feel free to get out. All right. All right, yeah, Newsweek. Mark, my friend, the legend himself. Newsweek, so you did get my email? Good, awesome. Awesome. I'm very glad. I look forward to what you have to say. Guys, Mark is the 1 million shareholder of Bionano. And I sent him the links and some information on the nano nozzle and a couple patents. I sent him at least the bare minimum of what he needs, and he's going to analyze it for us. He's going to get a patent attorney or get some people that know more about the jargon that we do. He's going to get some crucial information for us, hopefully. Did you ever find a chick for Brandon? He kind of did. He tried to at least. We talked to the two secretaries in the library. All right. Analyzing the patents and getting an appraisal. Yes, get that appraisal. I want the analysis of the patents. Yes, perfect. All right. I did find a nice girl for Brandon. Works at Waffle House. This is not me, by the way. I wish I had. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, sorry. Mark is Newsweed's name. Sorry, Newsweed is the guy. What a gorgeous woman, 18 years old and in his neighborhood. Oh, this is why our community is the best. Name me another community name me another community like ours. No, what the hell's going on with Nano Dimension, by the way? Why is this thing going up and Bionano's not? This is making me jealous. This is dumb. This is stupid. Now I sound like a jealous, now I sound jealous, which I am. Which I absolutely am. No chick for Brandon, he will leave us. No. Never. That is my promise to you. That is my promise for you. You know Brandon is an introvert when he thinks the library has secretaries. I am an introvert. All right. What does this stream become? Feel free to click off right now, everybody. We're just, yeah, you see what we're doing. So, can you get him out of here? Wolf of Wall Street, man. Why you don't want NNDM to go up? Well, I do want it to go up. It's just disrespectful when this thing is valued at $8 and Bionano is valued at $7.5. It's like, oh, come on. All right. Appraisal, that's all. All right, cool. Cool. This has been going on for a long time. Stick with the cat. Brandon uses the force to get chicks. Brandon, probability of BNGO reaching $13 by September. Chances are, I would say 30 to 50%. But you have to remember, in my analysis, in my mind right now, I think there's like a 99% chance we get a revenue beat Q2, and that's probably. I mean, that's probably a little bit too strong because even with all the SAPHYR sales that we think we know about, that we do know about, essentially, they're pretty. I would say they're almost all confirmed. But still, it's really hard to say what the revenue. It's really hard to predicting earnings, even when you spend as much time as I have trying to figure it out, is really hard. Brandon will get chicks when he's driving the Lambo. All right. The cat will get chicks. All right. See you, Mark. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's get out of here. Last minute questions. If there's any last minute questions, then we're out. What did AMC end the day? Okay, it ended pretty well. Did it end the day green? It did, right? Yes, it did. Beauty. AMC did end the day green. Now we're back down after hours. They are trying so hard to get it below the freaking bull pennant. KDJO, what's green screen setup, charts and articles in BG? Well, I don't really understand the second part. Explain to me the second part. What do you mean by BG? But the green screen setup, oh gosh, yeah, that should, I don't know, sometime soon. I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. I don't know. Probably soon. I don't really know how to do that. I did look up how to do it digitally, and it was too hard. It was too hard for me. I gave up. I mean, I could probably do it. If I could figure out how to stream YouTube, I could probably figure out how to do it, set up as digital green screen, but I haven't been able to thus far. I don't know. We'll do this background like what you would actually display on the green screen. Oh, and charts and articles in background. I don't know. Feel free to click off right now if you're just getting in here, please. Production value, yeah. I don't know. Honestly, if I did get a green screen, if I actually could, like, I would probably put some Lord of the Rings stuff on it because I'm that much of a nerd. Yeah. Seriously. I mean, you can see right back there. You can see I've got a Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. The focus is horrible, but yeah. There's a non-existent beard, right? Not shaving that till we hit $10. All right. Okay. People need to not thinking that Stewart was Tesla's CEO. He was the CEO of a company that Tesla took over, not the CEO of Tesla. Yeah, I've heard that. I actually don't know for sure what Stewart's connection was with Tesla for sure. I heard that he was the C-suite member. I guess Jay is saying he was the CEO of a company that Tesla took over, not the CEO of Tesla. Of course, not the CEO of Tesla. We all know who that is, right? Even everyone's dog knows who the CEO of Tesla is. The fact that it's still over 7 with all the short pressure is impressive. Yes, it is. All right, let's get out of here. End of year price prediction. It's $15 to $20 end of year. Quick plug, since there's no question. When you guys don't ask questions, I'm assuming you want me to leave, which I will do. You're done with my big ass for it. I understand that. Absolutely. But if there is anyone in the meantime, when there's no action going on, I will direct you to this video that I'm pinning in the live chat right now, right? I'm pinning that to the live chat. It's in there. That's my long-term price target, right? If you haven't already figured it out yet, $100. 3 to 7 years, that is the time frame, I would say. And the short interest is insane today. And we are doing nothing in the after hours. AMC is now green in the after hours. That's beauty. All right. Wall Street Bets Elite isn't letting my BNGO be posted. Yeah, Wall Street Bets Elite, I'm pretty sure they're only AMC. So I would just do regular Wall Street Bets. Try your best. And if anyone is successful in doing a Wall Street Bets post, I have a channel on the Discord. Free link in the description of the Discord. It's right here for you. Put it right there. Put the link right there, and I'll use all my limited, but all the sources I can to try to increase the exposure of that. Ask those girls if they want to stream with you. Oh man. Does anyone know when Donut Krispy Kreme will go public. They're trying to go public. Wait, what? I have one of those in my freaking right by me. Really? All right. Anyways, thank y'all so much. Let's get out of here. That's a question for another time. Get back to me tomorrow, my friend Lee, on the Krispy Kreme thing. That's the portfolio. That's the entire portfolio. Also, Microvision is freaking getting killed, by the way, man. Anyways, with that being said, thank y'all so much. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one.